back again at the Chinese Grand Prix. We're back again, but so we're back underway again, and they're on the Chinese Grand Prix. So let's try and get it out. We've got a 10-lap sprint, then a 8-lap race. So sprint weekend today we have a 10-lap sprint and a 28-lap race. Oh my god.
Nee, Power, je moet dus zeg maar dus helemaal terug en dan gewoon 5 ronden. En dan na die 5 ronden gaan we allemaal terug naar de lobby en dan moet je quali in 28 ronden. Nederland!
Can I reserve?
I don't know. You'll have to speak to someone about that. I'm just a commentator, so.
All a fee.
There we go then. We're heading to the sprint in Shanghai. We'll see what happens. It's reversed championship order. So we will get underway for the Shanghai. We will get underway for the sprint in Shanghai. Here we go then, we line up on the grid. 5 red lights ahead of us. It's lights out and away we go. Dan gets away well. Brams is going to try and make a move. Bestler and Brams. There's already contact. There's a caution. And in the turn 1. Is that crash? Someone's gone wide. There's a crash. Oh my word, what is going on? Bartonic's left the session. This is absolutely amazing. What's Ren's up to? Pistol, PRT, Pistol and Mark have time penalties. Ren down the inside on Bartonic. Takes 7th place and that's going to get him 2 points. Stiggy's up in the 3rd. PRT, Pistol up into 8 and Mark up to 11th. Already got high drama. Homer's re-overtaken Mark. Oh my word, that's Apocalypse up ahead. Going wide. Here comes Bear Slayer. He's going to try to make a move. What's happening with Reigns? Is he going to try and make a move? Power down there. Power. Oh. Pistol. PRT Pistol and Reigns going wheel to wheel. Reigns goes back around the outside. They're going to. Oh, they've made contact. They're going to go side by side. Down the straight. There we go, Renz and Pistol, side by side down the straight. Who's going to get ahead? Breaking into the tie hairpin. They steal wheel to wheel. Pistol. Renz gets ahead. Sorry, at a moment. Bearslayer is now going to. Dan sets the fastest lap. He's defended. He started first. That's Mark who's dropped down. Power and Marker in the pit lane. DRS has been enabled. That's Dan, Mark and Power all in the pit lane. Round turn 1, Ren's wheel to wheel with Apocalypse through turn 2. This is amazing. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Here we go then. Ren's, can he make a move? Oh, he's hit him. He's still wheel to wheel. Absolute enthralling action from the Aston Martin. That is amazing. Here we go though, he's going to try and go side by side. Look, he just won't leave Apocalypse alone. He's full stop, there goes Apocalypse running wide. Ren's going to try and get him. And down the inside. Oh, that's it, they touched. Oh my word. And now that's Apocalypse, but someone's gone wide behind them. That's PRT Pistol. That's Pistol off. Renz is ahead. Oh, Apocalypse, I think it was Apocalypse maybe who went off. Homer and Bessler! Homer's been hit and he's spun around! Homer gets the 2 second time and if he got a hit, spun around, Darth is even faster than that. 133.5. Homer now is going to try and chase after Apocalypse. Through they go into turn 1. Homer goes side by side. I think he's run wide. I think everyone's struggled. Everyone's struggled at turn 1. Rangers hit Apocalypse. And he goes side by side with him. And he's taken 6th place, I think. Oh, this is absolutely enthralling. But Apocalypse comes back up the inside and takes the place back. Ren takes it around the outside. He's gonna try. He's now gonna try and switch to the inside and get past, but there's Apocalypse. He's gone wide. Reigns forced him wide. Bearslayer, Reigns goes back up inside of Bearslayer. And they're fighting the two. Reigns has got the inside line. Reigns has got the inside line. Bearslayer's got the outside line. Reigns will have the inside line. There we go. They're still fighting wheel to wheel. What wheel to wheel action we have here at Shanghai. But Bearslayer's gonna get. But Bearslayer's gonna. Reigns has gone wide. Is that gonna be Reigns or Bearslayer who's gonna get DRS? It's gonna be Bearslayer who's gonna get DRS. But look at this, defending. Oh, he's lost with his front wing. And he's even, oh dear, they both gone wide together. Reigns has lost a part of his front wing. And there's no way he's going to survive with that. He might have to pit. There's only 2 laps left. There's only 2 laps left at this point. There is Brams is right behind Tanidran. I think that's Mammoth on Discord. Right behind Tanidran. Here comes Brams in the Red Bull chasing. He's chasing down Tanidran for 3rd place. Power now sets the fastest lap. He's down in 11th. Now Dan sets it, and it's it. Renz, oh my word, Renz and Bearslayer just constantly fighting wheel to wheel. Bearslayer gets back up the inside, but he's rode the curb. But he's rode the curb a little bit. Renz has got no front wing. Well, that's going to be a struggle to keep on the road. And you have Apocalypse, and then obviously you have Apocalypse behind them two. As you can see, if you can see, but as you'll see very shortly. Oh, Reigns going straight on, understeering into the gravel. Reigns went straight on and understeering into the gravel. That's going to give Apocalypse all that he needs. You can see Reigns has no front wing at the moment. This is... Okay, Brams is still within a second, and we've got Mark. Oh, dear, that's down. He's gone. He's in the barrier. He's in the barrier. I'm going to invite someone.
Turn down engine sound.
Alright. Hang on. I'll turn down engine sound. Pistol's retired, it looks like. Homer's got a 2 second, so that's they both for Dan wins the sprint. That means all 8 points for him. Tanidran and Brams finished second and third. Homer's going to come along in fourth. I mean, Stiggy's going to come along now to cross the line in fifth. Then here comes Bear Slayer in sixth. And then behind him, out comes Ren to the final corner. He's got no front wing. But he's still going to make it along the line. Then Power, then Mark, and then Duns. And then Dan's now approaching. He's got no front wing. Staying very cautiously. Oh my word. He's now coming out of turn 14. He's coming out of turn 14. Going into turn 15. And he's going to come across the line. And finish in last. But it's going to be HBC Dan, who wins the Chinese Grand Prix sprint. Tony Drone gets driver of the day.
Debut win in sprint.
Nice one. Well, that's the sprint done. Dan wins the sprint, and this is the order. Pistol and Partonic both got lapped. So we're going to get underway for qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix. Lots of people gone up now. That's Teddy, Platonic, Dan, and Pistol are out, and now Home is out as well. That's done. Behind him is Pistol. You got Pistol and you got Dan. Yeah, Dan's gonna be the first one along the line. So he's got a fun. Oh, there's rain. There's rain on the circuit. That's rain. The rain is coming down. It's going to be an Inters qualifying then. It's going to be Dan. And we'll probably get through. Right, yeah, it's raining. There's rain coming down onto the circuit. It's just Tanidron and Apocalypse who do not have, and we're not on their lineups, and Brams is still in the pit lane. There goes Dan. Don't know actually Dan sets the fastest second sector, but obviously he's not. He's only the first one to set a time in the second sector. The caution sector 2. That is someone who's gone off. It's Dan who's maybe had a spin. Brings it back to Dan Havertz again. Look at this. Goes past for Williams. Now into the tight hairpin of turn 14. There you go, what's going on now. They've got to go for Inters now. There's the two Williams. Here comes Dan along the line. What is the time for him? It's a 1:34.4. PRT's pistol set at 1:38.1. Bessler sets at 1:38.5. Rain is really coming down now. Homer 1:39.2. 1:39.2. Ren's 1:42.2. DRS is now disabled. Okay, so they're gonna have to. Power's gone 3 tenths slower than his teammate. Now Mark's gone forward for the 1:38.7. Bartonic's gone 1:40.8. Steve now along the line. No, he's not. Never. So Brams and Dan, HBC Dan, are in the pit lane, as they now obviously have to go on Inters runs now. As they have to go on to Inters now for this qualifying session. Tanidran's the fastest man in the second sector. There's something going on down there. There's also something here. Stiggy's going slow. I think it's because... Oh, there's a Sauber, there's a Sauber, there's a Sauber. It's Mark who's had a bit of an incident there. Presumably due to the conditions at the moment. Yeah. Something's happened. That's Aston Martin. And it's Renz. But he's back on the circuit now. Oh my word. Brams is on his outlap now, and he's on... Oh, look at the driver struggling while Brams is on his outlap. Obviously on... Brams is on his outlap. Obviously on the intermediates. Tanidran sits a 1 minute 50. Probably due to the struggling conditions. Dan has the fast lap. Pistols, obviously Dan's got the fast lap by 2 seconds. Brams is going to be the first one on the line to complete his outlap and then flying lap. Let's come and watch. Let's go on board with Brams for his Inter's run. Oh, that's the Haas of Bartonic going wide, and there's the Sauber of Mark ahead of Brams, and Mark's diving into the pit lane. Here comes Brams. He's got 3 truck ahead of him to really push and go for it. It's really push and go for it into turn 1. Turn 1's really hard at China. I struggle with it all the time. Look at this, he's taking it absolutely flawlessly. Brilliant. Absolutely flawlessly. You can see all the water spraying out of the back of the car. Sid is the fastest man in the first sector, set a purple. The fastest man in the first sector. And now we're on board with Brams on his following lap. On his flying lap on this set of Inters. There he goes. He's not the fastest man in the second sector. Was the fastest in the first, but not the second. And he had a good... So, okay, that's done. Now started his out lap. It started his flying lap. Round the tight... around turn 13. And down the straight, using the battery a little bit. And we've now got to achieve speeds of up to 193 miles an hour, that was, into the tight hairpin of turn 14. I don't know. Now round the final corner he goes. What time is it for Brams? Goes 9th fastest. Now Dan's going through sector 2 at the moment. Now Dan's going through sector 2 at the moment on his flying lap. Oh, nearly lost it there. He's the fastest man. He's faster than Brams in the second sector. In the middle sector, he's faster than anyone in the middle sector. He nearly dropped it going out of turn 13. There we go then, out of the final corner. I'm onto the straight for a 1:43.2. He's faster than Brams. You've got Stiggy and you've got Apocalypse now on his flying lap. The other V-Carb is on his flying lap now at the moment. done. Oh, that's Apocalypse has invalidated his lap time. Who else is out? There's Bogdanic as well. Reigns is on the out lap. Stiggy's on his flying lap as well. That's Apocalypse who's invalidated it. Who's that? Ricard, that's Dan who's in his in lap now. Let's focus on Stiggy who's going through sector 2 at the moment. There's an Aston Martin, I think that's Renz, who is the wrong way round. And he's getting back onto the road. Here comes Stiggy. Stiggy's going to enter turn 14. And he's now going to exit turn 14 and go into turn 15. Now into turn 15 and out of turn 15 and across the line for a 1:44.6. He's beaten Brandt. He's beaten his teammate Brandt. Who's that going to be the next across the line? It's going to be Tanidra in the William. Oh, he's coming in. Renz is not going to be coming in. Renz is going to cross the line now to start his flying lap. Here he goes. Through turn 1. Oh, that's an elimination. No one else is. We've got Brands on his out lap again. There we go. Brands has started his flying lap now. And we'll see, everyone set a time. Oh, where did Apocalypse set a time? And it's a 1:45.4. We've just got over 5 minutes left of qualifying. And it's completely dried up now. No rain anymore. Brands is 3/10 quicker in the first sector. He's 3/10 up. And he goes now. He's the fastest man in the second sector. He's got a purple sector 2, fastest of anybody else in the sector 2. And he rounds turn 13 and onto down the back straight. He still hasn't got DRS because DRS isn't enabled yet. Brands, can he improve on this? I think he's probably going to improve a lot on this time. He's only 3/10 up at the end of sector 1. I think he's probably improved a lot. But will he improve? He probably will, but I don't know. We don't know how much by. Here he goes now. Here he comes now along the line. And it's a 1. He's improved by 9/10. Gone ahead of Steele by a mile. And he's 5. And he's about 5/10 off Dan as well. And Tanidran's about to finish his out lap. And Tanidran's about to finish his out lap and start. He's now starting his final lap. He's going to go round turn 1. And that was a decent turn 1. Now through turn 2. So there's a yellow flag there. And he's now going to come. He's the fastest man in the second sector. He's 1.5 seconds up. So he's 1.5, so he'll be around 1:48. That's still not enough to beat Apocalypse, but I see there's a massive traffic jam up at turn 1. That's a Haas. It's Platonic, everyone's on their outlaps. This is we're going to focus on Tanny Drone because he's going to sectors 1, 2 and 3. I think that's another one. What's happened? I think it might be that's Ren's letting him through. Tanny Drone set a 1:43.7. Go up to 10th. There's 1 minute left. 60 seconds remain. Here we go now. 60 seconds remain of qualifying. Oh, they all get Ren's instinct invalidated. Is that like that doesn't matter? Tanny Drone's retired. Is it on track? Oh no, I think it's a crash. I think it was the crash. Have a look actually. Bartonic's now on his flying lap. We'll see it from him. Yeah, he's retired on track. That means he will serve a qualifying ban for the next event. There he is. He will serve a qualifying ban for the next event. Pistol's now retired, and you can see he's well off the track. He's absolutely binned it. Let's go to... Oh, Stiggy's gone straight on. Three people, it's done. Dan is on provisional pole at the moment. That was his first lap. And he's actually in the pit lane. They're all... It's going to be Bartoni who's going to be the first one to cross the line. And what time is it going to be? Will it be quicker? He has to beat a 1:39.2 to beat Homer to take 6th place. What will he do? Here he goes. Rounds turn 15 out of the final corner and onto the straight and does not improve on his time. It's an absolute car park. Renz has invalidated his lap. Oh, that's Homer. That's Homer onto the grass. And he's fully done his lap. But now you've got power behind him. Oh my word, what's going on? That's Renz moving. Absolutely. Oh, he's on the grass. Here comes power now. Does he have the capabilities to be 2 seconds up? Renz is retired. That's a quali ban. Or is it a crash on the track? I don't know. But here we go. Can he beat it? No, he's way slower. He's 1.2 seconds slower. Stevie now is going to be the next one to come across the line. Apocalypse is going to be the final one to cross the line. Apocalypse goes 10th. So Dan is on pole. Stiggy now going to cross the line. There we go. He doesn't go anywhere. But Dan is on pole for the Formula 1, as it says, the Formula 1 Lenovo Chinese Grand Prix. And brilliant lap from him. 1.7 seconds ahead of the rest. That was his first run on softs. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. Some riders were on inters, but great qualifying session from everyone. Formation lap gets underway. And are we going to see some bold strategy? Some people on hards, some people on hards, some people on mediums. I think, oh no, Steely, Renz, Tanidran, and Tanidran are all on mediums, but every other driver is starting on the hard compound tyre. They're all fairly behaved, no one's been reset yet. All fairly behaved. I think Bearsley is falling a bit far back because his pistol and done, and then there's a bit of a gap between PR2 pistol and bit and Bear Slayer. He's falling too far back. He's got to catch up to the rest of the grid. He's got to catch up to the rest of the grid, I think. I think he's caught up now. He's definitely not taking car lengths behind either. No. There's the basketball race strategies. We go 2-stop or a 1-stop. I think the most of the drivers are going to do a 1-stop. Sorry, voice crack. I think the drivers are going to do a 1-stop. It's just the order they do it in, and they're going to go medium hard or hard medium. Most of them are doing hard medium, but some are doing medium hard. Oh, okay, you nearly hit there. But they're lining up on the grid. Stiggy and Bobcat have been disqualified for some reason. We're just waiting for some more to line up on the grid. Here we go, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Just about, and this is brilliant. My headset's going. Hang on a minute. This is as they go down towards turn 1. My headset's going. Down in turn 1, everyone's fairly paved. No, there's no incidents yet. Oh, hang on. That's an incident. There's power. Power has been hit by Renz, I think that was. And Renz and... Oh my word, Power's now overtaken Dan. Oh my god, Renz has gone. There's someone at the back. I think that's Dan who's gone off. That's Dan who's gone off right at the back. We're on board with Renz now, who might try and nail might try and get Stiggy down. He's not going to get in. Tanidran gets past Homer. There we go then. Now, up ahead, look at that. Stiggy and Bear Slayer going wheel to wheel. And I think Renz is going to try. Look at them, they're going wide, they're going too wide there. Here we go then. Is that the two? Oh, there's someone's front wing. Oh dear, there's... I think that's Bear Slayer and Stiggy. Renz is up into 4th at the moment. At the end of the first lap, Dan starts this second lap and gets the fastest lap. Dan Havertz. And that's Homer, who's in the pit lane. Renz is up in 4th for Aston Martin. Now it's only lap 2, but he's capitalised on other people's mistakes. And well, we just see if he can stick to P4 at the end of the race, and that'll be a good result for him. Homer's in the pit lane at the moment, and he's just completed his pit stop, and he's onto the medium compound tyre. Tanidran gets ahead of Brams. There's all sorts of grid changes. I don't know what the camera was doing there, to be honest. It was a bit weird, to be honest. But they're all so close to each other. Look at this. Oh, that's someone's front wing that's gone flying. Oh, okay. Roger. Oh, but there's... Oh, that's a... Oh, there goes, that's a Haas. Oh my word, there's a cushion at the back. He's reset to track. That's for 10 seconds. Oh my god, he's being spun around. There you go. There's not more possible race strategies. That's Dan and Stiggy that are going wheel to wheel. Dan is going to try maybe... Dan's been passed by both Tanitra. Stiggy's gone straight on! That's Stiggy who's gone wide and he's gone straight on. Pistol gets the fastest lap. Now it's Renz. Renz has the fastest lap for Aston Martin. Stiggy's into the pit lane, I'm assuming, for a front wing change. Here we go then, he's in the pit lane, and so is Bartonic as well. Here comes Stiggy into the pit lane, yeah, new front wing change. And what about Bartonic? He's at the end of the pit lane, obviously. Here he comes then, for a new front wing, and a fresh, and he's got a fresh set of medium tyres too. There you go, he's passed. There we go, he's out of the pit lane, and very far behind the others. And look at, here's PRT Pistol. You know, trying to chase Dan down, but obviously DRS, will he get him with DRS down the back straight? Let's have a look at this. Around turn 13. Here comes Pistol. Here he goes. DRS open. Battery used. He's an absolute rocket ship. Pistol. Leads him. Pistol into turn 14. Takes the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix. That's a great place, turn 14. You're coming up. Oh my word. And Dan's now going to get the rear wing, and he's going to use the battery. Is he going to try? He's going to go side by side with him, but is he going to try and move into turn 1? He is. Power gets the fastest lap. Dan retakes the lead from PRT Pistol. Brams overtakes Apocalypse. Turn 1. Oh, that's Power behind Apocalypse there. Look at this, Pistol is right up his gearbox. What is this fight going to be like? Homer gets the fastest lap with a 1:35.3 for Mercedes on the medium compound tyre. Bear Slayer gets ahead of Tanidran to take 8th. Power gets ahead of Apocalypse. There's a 3-car train. Oh, Dan round the outside on Tanidran. Tanidran's off the road. Here we go again. PRT Pistol will try it again. There we go then. Pistol will try it again. He's an absolute rocket ship. Yet again. Down in the turn 14. Just not far enough. Oh, he's gone deep. He's made the switch back. He's ahead. And now into the final corner. But well done. He's going to get DRS again and get past him. Down the straight. Down goes past into turn 1 on lap 5. I can see something coming here. I think I can see Dan and Pistol just going to non-stop battle flat out for the lead between these two. Mark's obviously 5 tenths behind Pistol in third. Renz is 2 seconds, but Renz has done a very good job to be in fourth right now for Aston Martin. Apocalypse is in the pit lane at the moment. Maybe. Oh, hang on, that's Bear Slayer and Tanidra going wheel to wheel. Bear Slayer tries to go down the inside and he will. But Tanidran defends. Just shuts the door. And that's brilliant defending from the Williams. And he's lost out now. Here goes Pistol again. Not with battery this time, just with the DRS. No battery, just DRS. And obviously, DRS alone isn't enough. Well, if you're close enough, it is, but not close enough, then it's not. He's going to try and go. Maybe try and go in a turn 15. Out of turn 15 they go. Battery on, DRS open, PRT Pistol, side by side with Dan. And in a turn 1 they go, and he's ahead. What are these two? And then, hang on, Mark has joined the mix. That's Dan's made contact. But hang on a minute, Mark's joined the mix, he's down third, 3 tenths back from Dan. This is going to be almost a 3-way fight for the lead. Here in Shanghai, Renz, 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings, most likely for track limits. But still, Renz in fourth. Brilliant job. Yeah. And he's 4 tenths behind. Okay, that's Bardonic who set the fastest lap, 1:35.3. Brilliant stuff from him. Shows he's got placing down into 12th at the moment. There we go now. That's Dan who's going to get DRS on Pistol, and then obviously Mark's going to get DRS as well on Dan, but Mark's DRS isn't going to be effective. Mark's DRS isn't going to be as effective as Dan's DRS, but this is going to be tight down the main straight. We view it from Mark's perspective. Here we go. Here comes Dan. Is he going to go side by side with him in a turn 1? He is. Dan goes side by side. There's a bit of contact, but Dan retakes the lead. There's contact between the two. Well, Pistol does not try to send it back up the inside. There's Renz in the background. Just going to be a 3-way lead. These three are glued together, and it is it. And then what's going to happen? These three are glued together. The Sauber of March, the Mercedes of Pistol, and the Williams of Dan. And these three they're just going to flat out try and battle each other. Mark's a little bit in the fight, but it's definitely Dan and Pistol who are just going to go flat out. Who are just going to be in a flat out fight for the lead. So here we go then. Pistol on Dan with DRS, not using the battery though. Mark's not using the battery either, and neither is Dan as well. They go into the tight hairpin of turn 14. They go in the tight hairpin of turn 14 and around turn 15 to start lap 8. But here he comes. Here comes Pistol. On Dan, moves to the right, moves to the inside line into turn 1. Retakes the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix. And that's excellent. Round turn 1 and into turn 2. All three of them have gone. Reigns is in the pit lane for some new tyres or maybe a new front wing. Who else? Dan's HBC Dan's close to power. There's just these three at the front that are basically wheel to wheel with each other. And we've still got 20 laps to go, and this is already turning out to be a good race. There's a caution in sector 2, that's who is that? That's Dan, who's had a little bit of an incident there. On board with Dan. He's going to use a little bit of the battery. No safety cars so far, and we're on lap 8 of 28 here at the Chinese Grand Prix. Dan's getting very close to Pistol. And we're going to go on board if he gets past him now. Here we go. DRS open. Battery, what's left of it is being used. Here we go. Is he going to find a way? In a turn 1, he's going to have to back out of that. In a turn 1, but can he maybe make a bit of a move in a turn 2? Nope, no move in a turn 2. That's the first time this race, I think, that these two haven't made a move. That one of these two hasn't made a move on each other down the pitch straight. Hasn't made a move on one another down the pit straight. Is he going to be able to, though, catch Maltonic Sky ahead of Apocalypse? So now, as we go, sorry, I was silent. So now down the back straight, is he going to get the move? Tanidran overtakes HVC Dan. There's two Dans, it's really nice. Reigns gets ahead of Bearslayer. There's a caution in sector 3. What's happened here? That's HVC Dan, who's had a bit of a moment, but not enough for a safety car or anything like that. Now these three are just keep in line. Tanidran enters the pit lane. Here we go then. Is he going to come in for a fresh set of hard compound tyres? He's coming in, fresh set of hard compound tyres, and they hards or mediums he's coming for now. While we're talking about tyres, we can have a look at everyone's. It was hard. Apocalypse is on softs at the moment, they aren't lasting long. Here he comes then. Let's go for another set of softs. It's a bit strange. More or less everyone's on the same. Reigns' tyres are a lot younger than anybody else around him. That gap might be coming down for Dan on PRT Pistol. There's a caution in sector 2. It's the Mercedes. The other Merc, it's Homer, who's had a bit of an incident there. Dan still has the RF, but it's not going to be very effective. I think it's probably going to stay like this for a while now. But I could be wrong, but I think it's probably going to stay like this for a while now. Yeah. Is anyone else right behind each other? There is. Rams is right behind Power, as you remember. As you remember, Power did win the mystery Grand Prix last time out, but it's Pistol that's in the lead this time. I think Brands is catching Power slowly. Look at Dan, he's trying to get that gap to Pistol down, and he is. And he certainly is, but it's not going to be like that. He'll probably want to be very conservative about it. Dan will probably want to be very conservative about how he does it. Here we go. Will he finally make a move on him into turn 1? Yes, he will. Done into turn 1. Lead has switched hands, but here comes Pistol back up the inside. There we go, Pistol back up the inside, but Dan's back up the inside into turn 2. Exit of turn 2 now. Dan's nearly lost it. That's going to give Pistol. That's going to give Pistol everything that he needs. So maybe make a move. He's going to have to back out of that. He's going to have to back out of that in the turn 4, I think that was then. Homer's into the pit lane. Almost everyone's on hard apart from Bartonic, Homer and Apocalypse. Now as they round turn 13, Apocalypse has retired, but he was in the pit lane. So he's coming to the pits and he's retired the car. Maybe it's just not going his way. And Pistol has passed Dan to retake the lead again. They're going to have to deal with Apocalypse's retired car as he comes up the pit lane. But Dan's now got the inside, and that was a near collision with him. Well, you can see he's out of there. He's pulled over to the side of the track. And here's Pistol right at the back of Dan. Best way to get to the HVC is in the pit lane now. I think he's on a fresh set of medium tyres now. These two are just going to lock horns for the entire race, I think. Here we go then. Don with the battery goes side by side. Now in a turn 14 overtakes him. They're just going to keep swapping the leads because they're just going to keep getting DRS on each other. Will Mark be able to maybe get in there and take some positions from some of them. Oh, Dan's run wide.
Style.
Yeah, Dan has ran wide. But that's not going to stop him making a move into turn 1. Pistol's going to come up the inside. Now in the turn 2, but Dan defends the position, shuts the door, and defends the lead. On board with Pistol now. I think some of these these two are just going to absolutely go for it. You know, they're going to fight with each other for the entire race. No one's got time penalties. Homer sets the fastest lap with a 1:35.3. With his fresh new mediums. Oh, Pistol's nearly lost it, and that's going to cost him a bit of time. Here's Mark. Is he going to use the battery with DRS? He will have DRS, but he's not going to use the battery though. I wonder why. He's now going to use the battery. Turn the back straight, and Pistol can't make a move on Dan in a turn 1. And now I think Mark's going to try and join the fight for the race lead. Homer sets an even faster lap, but only by a 10. I think Mark's going to try and really go for these two. I would if I was him. I'd try and use a bit of the battery and try and get these two, but I don't think he is though. He's going to get DRS obviously, but he's not going to use the battery. Pistol's going to try the move. Pistol's going to get ahead of Dan going into turn 14. They're all coming into the pit lane now. Mark, Pistol and Dan are all going. So Brams now. Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car is being deployed. Why is that? I think it might be was it the Haas of... That's what a time pit stop. Brams now leads the Chinese Grand Prix. Got the virtual safety car out at the moment, but there's the safety car. Why is the safety car out on the track? It's not a VSC. It's a VSC, it's not... Yeah, it's a virtual safety car, it's not a full safety car. I don't know why the safety car's there. It says virtual safety car on my screen. It might be a safety car because everyone's pitting. Homer 3 second time penalty. Is it a safety car? It is a safety car. Is it SC instead of VSC? Let me have a look on the next board. You can see that at the top left it says virtual safety car. But on the boards, I think it says safety car or SC. Yeah, it says SC. It says SC on that, but it says VSC on the top left. So if the safety car has been deployed now, so Brams So Brams now obviously leads.
Last week brimming face with sweat.
Yeah. The safety car. Sorry, don't mind me. It's actually a safety car. I don't know why my game sends the it's a virtual safety car. It's not. It's an SC. Brams now comes into the pit lane for some new tyres. Now it's going to give the lead of the race back to Pistol and Dan. Mark's dropped down to 5th. Here he comes now, in for some fresh medium tyres. Is they going to pass him? They are going to pass him, I think. Rains into the pit lane as well. So it's as it was before the safety car. The safety car was deployed. It's Pistol. A reminder of the standings. Pistol leads from Dan Havertz. Then it's Mark, Brams, Power, Renz, Tanidran, Bartonic, Bearslayer, Homer, Stiggy and HVC, Dan. And unfortunately, Apocalypse has retired from the race. But we've still got 12 runners, and this has been a very clean race. And the guy that Apocalypse, he didn't even crash, he just retired in the pit lane. I think all the drivers are going to be on AI now. So now the safety car is going to be in this lap. So now safety car is in. Then all get ready to do a safety car restart, and we will get back underway with some Grand Prix racing. And before the safety car gets underway, I just want to say, if you're watching us, come and join us. We work greatly. We've got 2 tiers. Obviously, this tier 1 is on Saturday at 4 p.m. British Summer Time. BST, British Summer Time. And then tier 2, which is this tier that I'm commentating on now, runs same day Saturday but on at 6 PM. So we've all got underway, and I think there's probably been some changes. Here we go then. That's the Ferrari of power goes up the inside of Brams. Fairsley's got now a 3-second time penalty. Look at these two, Brams and Power, battling wheel to wheel. It's brilliant stuff. This is what you like to see. Well, in any tier of any league. Apocalypse has left the session. That was, I think he had a little bit of an incident, maybe. Not just nothing, just an incident. Power and Mark are gonna go wheel to wheel. Power takes the podium position from Mark, and is Power now gonna join the race lead battle? Because we know he won last time out. Power gets the fastest lap because we know he won. DRS is now enabled. We know that he is good. Because he got pole in Canada with a relative, but that was a dry qualifying. But now here comes Power on Dan Havertz. Is he going to make a move? No. He's going to have to back out of that one to avoid a collision. But is Power now going to join the fight for the win? We know he can certainly do it. We know he can do it. He's a very quick driver. How he demonstrated that was last week out with the Mystery Grand Prix out in Canada. Got pole, led the race from start to finish. Got pole and led the race from lap 1. But unfortunately he didn't get the fastest lap because Pepe took that. Wondering why Pepe's not here. The V-Card TP pretty much cried, and Battle Holloway League was running, and he left and he took the V-Card drivers with him. So that's why we've got new ones in Apocalypse and Down. But now Power wasn't able to get past him. Here we go now. He's got a bit of reduction in power because of. But here comes Dan. Dan and Pistol in a turn 1. Dan takes the lead going into turn 1. Mark's been overtaken by Bramps now. Mark's fallen from 3rd to 5th. Oh, and Power tries to go up the inside of Pistol at PRT, but he's not managed to make the move stick. He's using the battery, and down the inside he goes. Is he going to take 2nd place from Pistol? He's going to force him on the outside. He's leaving a lot of room. Power, they're still battling wheel to wheel. There's a little bit of contact up the inside. Still now they're wheel to wheel. They won't leave each other alone. Power round the outside overtakes Pistol. Pistol's now fallen from the race lead to 3rd. Will Power maybe fight down for the lead? Here comes Power. He's just going to use the battery that he has. Pistol's got DRS though on Power, and he's catching him like mad. Little lock up there from power, but is he gonna... What will he do? A little bit of a lock up. There's a... Oh, Bearslayer crashed! Stiggy! And Bearslayer... Stiggy's retired too! Safety car deployed now. Safety car deployed. There's 6 laps left. And there's going to be another safety car period. We've got another safety car here. Down to a 10-second penalty for its collision. The safety car's in. And we now lead in a turn 1. Dan leads us in a turn 1 and 2. There's literally 4 laps left. It's going to be all... They're going to be all bunched up at the end. Power takes the lead. Brilliant move. He's taking the lead. Is he gonna go on and win? Pistol's down into 7th. Renz is up into 3rd for Aston Martin. DRS is now enabled on lap 25 and 28. 3 laps to go. And now, Dan leads. Power has dropped to 4th. Dan leads. HVC Dan is up in a 2nd. Ren's up in the 3rd. But Ren's is an absolute rocket ship. Will he go for a move? He won't. But he'll partially brake check Power. So now, some people are on softs, some on medium, some ones on hards. We don't know, there's... Now we've got 3 laps to go. We've got 3 laps to go. Dan is... Renz makes a move on Power. And they're going to go side by side in a turn 15. Renz gets the move and gets DRS, but so does Power. Is Power into battery. There's a caution, sector 3. Was that Sonic maybe? the top four are literally, the top four are glued together. Rennes, what a race for him. Third on the podium for Aston Martin. If he can, now it's not easy to defend against power, but if he can and pull it off, if he can defend, I think he's going to defend like a lion against power. He's not going to let power pass under any circumstances. Power's nearly dropped it. That's cost him a huge chunk of time. Now Rennes might be certified of getting that P3. We're nearly approaching the final lap. We head into turn 14 and we go, oh, Rennes running a little bit wide there. Mark gets out of turn 20. Remember, Mark was in third and was fighting with Dan Havertz and Pistol, and Pistol's now is down into ninth. So Dan starts the final lap, but we go, the two Duns are gonna fight each other for the win. Obviously, Havertz and HVC, they're both, it's the battle of the Duns, they're both gonna try and fight each other for the win, and Rennes third for Aston Martin. What a race from him. That's been absolutely excellent. A podium for Rennes may be upcoming. If he can keep it, if he can defend against power, power's gonna, power is rapidly gaining, and if he can defend against power, that would be very good. But HBC is gonna do everything in his power to catch Dan Havertz. What a race we have. This has been absolutely absolutely brilliant. HBC Dan has 5 lap softs. Dan Havertz has 12 lap old mediums. Here we go, he's going to get DRS. But it's just not going to be enough, I don't think. Just not going to be enough, I don't think. Here we go, out of turn 14. Out of turn 14. Here comes Dan, round the final corner. Dan Havertz comes across the line, wins the Chinese Grand Prix. It's photo finish. Rennes third. Dan 10 seconds for unserved penalty. That promotes Power to second. Someone spun across the line. Pistol was in first and battling with Dan Havertz for the lead. Dan wins. Dan actually wins the Chinese Grand Prix. Absolutely amazing. Rennes finishes third, Palace in second. PRT Pistol was but it's HVC Dan takes the win here in China. Power second. Rennes, brilliant from him. Takes that final spot on the podium. Dan Havertz was in the lead, but due to some time penalties, he has gone down into fourth. Mark finishes fifth. Tony runs sixth. Homer in seventh. Bartonic in eighth. PRT Pistol he was in the lead and battling with Dan Havertz, but he fumbled, fell down the order and finishes ninth. Brams finishes 10th, and Stiggy, Bear Slayer, and Apocalypse unfortunately did not finish the race.
I swear talk better as a commentator. I'd hear 1,000 times actually.
So that concludes round 3 of China, and I suppose we'll see you next week. Bye.